This will be the third time I've tried to get this message out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. We have the World and the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever it is, it's good. But it's either someone's resistance energy or maybe some like competitive energy I'm picking up on, but this message does not want to come out. And even as I'm holding these cards, like my hands are like shaky and like vibrating. I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to describe. It's like there's so much energy that it's almost like unstable energy. And I was literally just talking about this. Like there's something coming. Like I don't know, like there's something coming. That's the energy, just something coming. It's like being braced for impact. Let's see. Spirit, what is this energy? What is this that's coming? I might not be able to use this deck. Two of Cups in the reverse. And the Lovers. Oh! I see. Why is the Two of Cups in the reverse? Why is the Two of Cups in the reverse? Oh. And then the Two of Wands. Gio, if you're going to be in here, you have to go put some clothes on. Okay, we had the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. Wow. Okay. So there is some sort of union coming. I've been saying that. I knew it was going to be a love message. There's a union that's coming forward, but I'm also seeing like there's like an extra space or step to like allow for expansion. There's some expansion happening, I'm hearing ruminating on some new ideas. And there's the Two of Swords, 222. You could be seeing that quite a bit. And my screen just went dark over here as I said that. 202 on the timer. You could be seeing 222 a lot, 202. Seeing birds together in like just groups of 2 or 3. Like, especially if you're seeing them migrate, like usually like there's like a line or something like that and there's only like 2 or 3. That's significant as well. And so I feel like this expansion that's coming, that you're allowing room for, is that Two of Cups in the reverse. Like it's like this is the process to getting fully integrated into that like very aligned version of you, that version of you that is on the same frequency and alignment as like your divine counterpart. Yeah. So, and here's the Two of Pentacles, 222, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you're learning to find more balance in your day-to-day life. This could also involve, like, if you're a business owner, you're finding more balance. You're finding more, I'm hearing more space in your day to slow down. And that's allowing you to be more in tune with your feminine, to be more in tune with that more receptive aspect of yourself, but still cultivating a masculine structure around you for you to flow in. So, maybe creating new streams of income that don't require a lot of effort, or maybe you are getting a pay raise at your job, or there's some sort of masculine energy working in the background to support you in your feminine that's helping you with this integration of both of those energies. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles too. So you've been really working on yourself and having like more devotion toward yourself, more devotion towards your craft, towards what you have going on, just maybe feeling more conceited or self-involved, but in the best way. And the Page of Cups right here with the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands does not want to leave. And I'm hearing like this love that's coming in is here to assist that masculine structure that you have built around yourself. It's here to provide, I'm hearing levity. So take some of the burden, to take some of the, it's just take some of the burden away. This could be financially. I'm also hearing like what is it? Decision fatigue. So maybe you are very prominent in your business or something, or you're just always in charge of your own everything. Basically, you're in charge of everything. You have to make all the decisions. So this person's coming in a way to 444 provide that stability, provide that, I'm hearing like a very unchanging stability. So like Maybe you're the type of person who craves routine, or like you know that you need routines in order to thrive, and maybe you have a hard time creating those routines, or like life gets in the way. This person is there to kind of fill in the gaps to help you have the most routine as possible. You could be neurodivergent or just really need like really like very strict structure in order to feel stable. And this person is providing that. They're very like, they could be a Taurus, they could be some sort of like earth energy, Virgo maybe. They're very grounded, very stable. And so like you're going to be able to kind of like be your flowy, chaotic self, or whatever you need to do to exist. Like they're providing a very safe place. It's almost like a nurturing energy, even though this is a masculine energy. It's a very nurturing energy. It's creating a lot of space, a lot of comfort. What else, Spirit? Whoa. Love you too, Sharon. Bye. Let's see. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles right there too. 6 of Swords. Yeah. They're definitely coming to release some sort of... I'm definitely seeing like financial burden. So I feel like you are expanding and growing so much, like financially. So like financial literacy is what I'm picking up on. Being more aware of your spending and your finances, having a better relationship with money. 12:08 in the clock as I say that. Yeah, having a more balanced relationship with money and taking money off of the pedestal. And now that you have that more aligned relationship with money, it just flows to you more easily. And like the ego aspect of your financial stability or abundance has like decreased because you realize it's not important. And this person is really coming to like help in that financial way, because I just feel like the same need you had to control every aspect of your life kind of bled over into this need to, how do I want to put this? Be like super independent. And I mean like hyper independent, to the point where you might be doing yourself a disservice or exhausting yourself because you want to operate in such hyper independence. 717. 6 of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. So this person that's coming is here to provide, like I said, stability. And there's something almost nostalgic about this union as well. It's kind of like getting to re-experience the more relaxing aspects of your childhood. So like resting and playing and not having to, like I said, make so many decisions. This love is coming to provide that. Not in like a weird way, obviously, but like just allowing yourself to be more at ease, to cater to your inner child more. 6 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands. A lot of, and the Hanged one. Oh, okay. Too much. What fell? The Star. Yeah, this is like a union that's going to allow you to pour into yourself and just really operate in this very relaxed, receiving place. We have the Queen of Pentacles as well, and the 9 of Wands. So you're going from this very, like I said, having to do the most kind of energy, this very hyper independent masculine energy, to having to like turn, and I'm seeing like someone like grabbing you by your shoulders and like forcefully turning you towards this more relaxed approach, this more go with the flow, nurture yourself, love yourself kind of energy, which might be a little foreign for you, or like you might have a hard time relaxing into that energy. Like it may stick for a little bit, but then like these old energies resurface of like, I have to do everything myself, and like if I don't do it, then no, like I'm hearing this person's not going to play in your face. They're not going to make you feel stupid for trusting them, for trusting this connection, this energy. Like you literally just get to be relaxed. You get to be yourself. So we're going to go ahead and make a part 2, because it's a lot. Okay, this is part 2 to the previous message. If you haven't seen part 2, go back and watch it. This masculine that's coming in is really, here we have the 4 of Pentacles, and I just got an alert on my computer, and it's 12:12. And 12 whatever on the on the time. This is a crazy energy. You're going from your hermit phase to more of like this less, like you're less scarce with your energy. I feel like you've had to I feel like you've had to really sit with yourself in a way that limited the type of interactions you had with other people. 555, like, so 55% of my battery, my 5G symbol. And I'm really seeing like you've had to sit with yourself in order to protect yourself from other people's energies. But now that you are more grown up in your practice, you no longer have to separate yourself physically in order to protect your energy. And so something about this union is also putting you more out into the public eye. 111 on the timer as I say that. And to, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, it's like this energy. Because typically the Knight of Pentacles is about manifestations coming in towards you, things coming in towards you. But the way I'm seeing this is you are taking the initiative to go about your manifestations. You are taking, aligned action in order to make these things happen. You're taking less of a backseat approach to your life and being more of a co-creator with the universe. And it's leading to a lot of physical manifestations, physical abundance. Two of Swords, lots of twos, lots of I'm seeing a lot of duality as well. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I feel like this person that's coming in might appear differently on the outside. I'm hearing cinnamon roll, they might be a cinnamon roll. But I'm also seeing that they might be a little bit more reserved, or people can perceive them as very cold. I feel like they don't have I'm seeing, what is the henchman archetype or something like that. They have very stoic facial features, and so they don't emote a lot or any of those things, but there's still a lot of emotional depth to this person. So there's a lot of duality. I'm hearing still waters run deep. They could have blue eyes. I'm seeing lakes, but like a lake when it's foggy out, or the sky is super cloudy and gray. Maybe you're overlooking a lake, or you meet them in I don't know. Lakes are significant, specifically a lake with trees around it and a dog. Interesting. Let's see. What else wants to come out? She's saying switch decks. Okay, we're gonna use our oracle deck. 303. I feel like your ancestors have a hand in this as well. And I feel like this is relating back to a previous reading I had, talking about how the culmination of this, well, not culmination, I don't want to say that, but you ending up into union with this person is kind of like the catalyst of healing for your lineage. So you're going to have a lot of, I'm seeing the ring of fire, the volcanoes, and I'm seeing them all go up one at a time. I don't know if that's from a movie, maybe Rain of Fire. Dragons could be significant. Dragons are very significant. But I'm seeing that, there's a lot of eruptions that are going to happen after you meet this person. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done. I'm hearing there's a lot of heartache, not as in this person is going to hurt your heart, but it's going to shine a mirror on all the ways that you were handled or loved improperly in the past. And a lot of those wounds are going to come to the surface because now you can see what it's like to actually be loved, to actually be unconditionally loved and respected and cherished. And it's going to bring up a lot of anger. A lot of very righteous anger is going to be appearing around this time as well. So, and that's where I'm seeing more of that duality, because there's so much love and depth in this relationship, but it's all of this love is kind of poking and festering and waking the demon a little bit. What band is that? Not Atreyu. Waking the Demon. Bullet for My Valentine. That song could be significant. Maybe Valentine's Day is significant. 448 as I say that. What else? Can you tell me more about this union spirit? I have not pulled a single card. Let's pull a card. Ooh, okay. Spiritually Woke and Supersize Me. And Supersize Me came out in the reverse. This is catching you, I was about to say, in a very Chinese part of your life, but it's catching you at a very minimalist time in your life. So you could be drawn to minimalism You could also be drawn to decluttering, getting rid of more things. I'm also hearing simplifying your fabrics, like simplifying the clothes that you wear. That's really significant. Finding, I'm just feeling the sense of like more calm, more peace, more creating space, more just purging and moving away from this like very maximalist. And it's, if it's not your environment, it's the way that you handle life, going from this very maximalist kind of energy of like wanting the most, doing the most, eating the most, just having the most, like this almost overconsumption of like everything you could overconsume, to a very zen kind of like minimalist, like spiritual minimalist way. So like even if you, I'm saying like if you practice witchcraft or anything like that, you've simplified your practice, you've simplified your altars. There's like this energy of like packing light, but packing spiritually light, because there's so much movement that's happening. And you, wow, this is a, I'm sorry, this person just barreled through here and there's always kids playing here. That just pissed me off. But yeah, this is very fast moving. So this like, this change was like a switch that went off. And it's just like almost being disgusted with like the amount of like overconsumption and like consumerism and capitalist like aspects of like daily living. Like it's starting to get to you. Interesting. Yeah, it's almost being like love bombed by your environment. A lot of you could be called to move out of the country as well. Or to like live a more minimalist life or more people-centered life. Third spaces are significant. Like the need for third spaces, the need for, yeah, I just saw someone's handle of being wanderlust. So like I'm seeing like there's a need to move. There's a need to just completely change your environment. And this union is happening around that time. Let's see if we can get a little bit more clarity. I actually want to pull a timing card. Let's see. Let's just see what comes out. Obviously, take this with a grain of salt because this is a very large collective and not all aspects of the message are for everybody. But I just kind of want to get like maybe a window. 8:08 on the timer. Yeah, and it's 12:20 on the clock. Definitely an aligned step. So let's see what's coming out. Sooner than you expect. And release the need to control the situation. And I feel like that's what's happening with this like more minimalist approach to your spirituality. It's less about control and more about being present. Being more present in like the everyday things. Yeah. Oh. 2 months from now. And then this one said not anytime soon, which is so funny because this one says sooner than you expected. But then with this release, the need to control the situation, I'm seeing the tighter you hold on to these things that you want, the tighter that you obsess over the not having them, the further away you're pushing this union, this manifestation, this spiritual alignment that wants to come in. Yes. What did I just say? Obsessing over timing creates blocks. That's crazy. It's almost like I'm psychic. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Okay. But yeah, the more you focus on the not having, the more you focus on wanting to have this thing, the further it's going to run from you. Spirit really wanted me to touch on that. Yeah, because divine timing is at play here. Divine timing is at play. We're going to move on to a third part. I don't know why this message is turning out so long, but it is, and we're going to roll with it. Okay, this is part 3. If you haven't seen the first 2 parts, go back and watch them. But we're really just talking about this love that's coming in, this union that's coming in. It's 12:22 on the clock. And I just want to get a little bit more insight into this masculine energy, this integration that's happening. And I feel like for the feminine, I'm talking to somebody who is very much in their feminine when it comes to like going with the flow of their energy. I feel like that's the lesson that this feminine is learning. Learning to go more with the flow. My left foot just started itching. So getting more in tune with your intuition and following your intuition, even if it doesn't make the most sense, even if like logically, like other people are like, are you sure you want to do that? This feminine really operates in that very intuitive liminal space. Like I could be speaking to an air sign, or you could have a lot of air in your chart, but I'm seeing, and like a lot of water possibly as well. 1, 2, 3, as I say that. I'm seeing like this person really just operates in this more like heady astral kind of zone. You might have a hard time like touching down or like existing in your body. 111 on the timer as I say that. And so this union that's coming in is it's going to provide that grounding for you. It's going to provide that stability, that anchor, so that you can still exist, 1, 2, 3, in your like more astral plane, but still like have some stability. Let's get a little feel. Ooh. Only ask for what you want and use this time to work on yourself. And I'm sensing there's an older energy here. Yeah. Okay. I'm sensing there's an older conflicting energy. This is someone from the past who might be coming forward. And I feel like they're waving like a carrot, like dangling a carrot of like closure or just some sort of like final meeting. Spirit is literally saying walk away. This card says walk away. Pause. Do you want connection or just closure? I'm seeing this is just a counterfeit energy coming to try to steal focus, try to steal energy. They can feel you pulling away in a very final way. So yeah. They're going to try and come back and just cause some bullshit. But there's actual union coming into fruition for this divine counterpart. So like this older energy that's coming through, they're going to try and mess things up. But I feel like you've already learned all the lessons you need to learn with that person. You don't need no damn closure. You don't need no damn closure. Okay, you've already done all the work. You're fine. They might be some closure. They might be upset seeing you ride off into the sunset with your boo, but it sucks to be them, doesn't it? Yeah, try something new, someone different. Exactly. So like you've already learned. You've already learned. Yeah. I love that for you. Please don't fall back into old habits. It's not worth it. Yeah, the chemistry is loud, but the connection is quiet. Don't let that chemistry fool you. Chemistry only lasts, I think they say scientifically chemistry lasts like 18 months. And then after that, what's left? What's left? Okay. Let's see. Anything else you can tell me about this connection, Spirit? Okay, all right. Cuffing season. Reading up. Okay, and then we have the blues. And like what I'm seeing is like a bridging, some sort of like there's like a time period of quiet that you could be experiencing right now. And during this time period, it is your sole purpose to reflect on, hold on. Ugh. Okay, all these technology issues. You could be having a lot of technological issues, random glitches, maybe your phone overheating, also fixing old equipment or cars, or having the need to fix something, changing out batteries, losing batteries is significant. But yeah, like there's this time period that you're going through possibly right now where you need to be solely focused on elevating and growing and not so focused on like the sadness that you feel. Like we get it. We're not where we want to be yet. 444 on the timer. It's coming. That stability is incoming. So in the absence of experiencing that stability right now in the present moment, it's important to get to know yourself and understand how you can give yourself love and support in other aspects, in other ways in your life, instead of deciding, well, I'll only be happy if X, Y, and Z. I'll only be happy when this union comes in, or whenever this stability comes in. It's really important to find that union, that appreciation and zest for life now, because when you embody that energy, you're calling that in. I can't make it up. I just looked over and this card says today, good vibes, present and in the moment. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing when it comes to this quiet period that we're in. It's like a void. It's like where nothing's happening, nothing's moving, and you're just kind of existing in a very calm, centered place. Interesting. All right, Spirit. Anything else I need to touch on? We're going to pull some Oracle and then we'll get out of there. Meditation connects you to your inner self and creativity. Okay. Compassion. Damn, that was loud. 44% on the battery, and it's 12:28. Love and meditation. This, like I said, this void, this quiet period, it's about rest. It's about receiving. It's about understanding your energy. There's also something about more self-play, self-pleasuring, especially if you're a feminine, especially if you feel dysregulated. That's really important for your practice. So combining that with meditation, scripting is significant. Writing in cursive, blue ink is significant. There's a need for you to find more joy, more physical, sensual pleasure in your day-to-day life, and cultivate a really beautiful, like nest of sorts. So like my walls in my room are pink. They're pink because it soothes me. I don't even wear pink. I don't even care for pink that much, but it's very soothing, and it allows me to create like this really feminine receiving bubble that I can control everything that happens in here. And so like it's really important for you to use this time to cultivate that really beautiful space, cultivate that calm, that quiet, that receiving mode. Yeah, allowing that peace to come in. White cards are significant. Happiness. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships, and that includes the relationship with yourself. So it's very important to find that. Support. Yes. Okay. You have a huge spiritual team behind you. I'm also hearing you're having new additions to your spiritual team. This is something that's been coming out quite a bit for the collective. 1, 2, 3 on the clock as I say that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I've been hearing a lot from the energies that this collective, there's a subset of this collective. The color white is very significant. 144 is very significant, where you are being elevated in a very different, abstract way from the rest of the collective. And this is because you could be a spiritual leader, you could be some sort of healer or guide, channeler. There's some sort of position that you hold that needs to be more elevated, because there are people who are coming in underneath and behind you who need your guidance, who need you to be more elevated and further in your spiritual practice to help those who are coming on board with their spiritual practice. So there's a lot of that that's coming on right now. So if you're feeling a lot of upgrades and changes and like ups and downs in your energy, it's because there's a lot of upgrades that are happening, new people coming on into your team. I say people, I use the term very loosely. New energies coming onto your team, new assignments, new gifts, abilities. You could be noticing new moles, fluctuations in your physical appearance. There's so much. Maybe I'll make another message on that, because they kind of snuck that in on the tail end. But just use this time to really cultivate a beautiful, relaxing space for yourself, and take out the trash a little bit. Get rid of things that don't align with you. Get rid of situations and people that don't align with you, and learn to just operate in a very beautiful receiving energy, and watch all of the amazing, beautiful things that are going to be coming your way. Okay. I hope that message resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments below. And if you need a personal reading, you know where all the links are. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.